Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking college football. Louisville at Georgia Tech. We've got a promo code for you guys. It's October if you want 15% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. Louisville favored on the road in this one, -5.5. The total is 63. Louisville 1-2 on the year, 1-1-1 against the spread, while Georgia Tech is 1-2 straight up and against the spread. Cardinals coming off back-to-back losses, but also had a bye week. One of those losses was to a really good Miami team. Another loss to Pitt, 23-20, and then their first game of the year, they got a win against Western Kentucky. Craig Trapp joining us to talk this matchup. Craig, what stands out to you when you look at this one?
Well, the surprising thing has been that Louisville offense has kind of struggled. I mean, I thought a lot of people coming into this year had Louisville offenses as one of the teams that could be one of the more explosive offenses out there. Hasn't been the case. Struggled against Miami, which to be expected. That Miami defense is fast and is going to give plenty of problems. I think even this week to the Clemson, I think you're going to see that. But Pitt, they don't have the speed that obviously Miami does, and they still struggled. I kicked, I think, with 3 or 4 field goals in that game, and they did push in a close loss, but I just think when you look at this one, you've seen Georgia Tech, and they played pretty well against a really good UCF team, and I think that is pretty telling. Now, they end up losing late and pulling, couldn't stay with, but UCF is very, very good. And I think you're going to see at home, I'm going to, on a night game here, that I think Georgia Tech is a live underdog here. So you're going to give me nearly, I see it at 5.5 or 6, depending on, I got to take the underdog here. I think this one is a lower scoring game. And I think you got to take the points when you're looking at a defensive battle, which I just think Louisville's going to kick a lot of field goals again. And that's how you get beat in big games, in close games, is when you kick field goals, the other team scores touchdowns.
The only thing that I would say about Georgia Tech is how do you back a team that has a quarterback that leads the nation in interceptions? Jeff Sims has 8 interceptions in 3 games, including 4 against Syracuse. However, I will say Louisville quarterback Malik Cunningham had 3 interceptions against Pitt and 9 of 21 for just 103 yards through the air. So this is not a matchup that I am dying to bet on, but definitely tough when it comes to the numbers, especially for Louisville. This is a team that a lot of people thought was going to be a lot better at this point. They've got the reigning ACC head coach of the year, Scott Satterfield, at the helm. They are coming off a bye week, so I would say his offense probably is going to be a little bit better here. And you said it. I don't think a whole lot of people are going to look that great against Miami. Pitt is supposed to have a really good defense, but my Wolfpack took it to them. So I don't know how good their defense is, but yeah, I'm staying away from this one. Any other thoughts when it comes to this game? Maybe on the total?
Yeah, I think the under is a very solid play because, like I said, we've seen this Louisville team struggle to score in the red zone. And a lot of it was turnovers and then sometimes just settling for field goals. And that is always great for unders. And I think Georgia Tech knows if it gets into a scoring matchup like we saw with UCF, they're not going to outscore Louisville. So I think there's got to be a little more ball control offensive Georgia Tech. So I think that leads to the under. But I think my stronger play is going to be on the Georgia Tech team. If they can just avoid turnovers, like you said, it's kind of been their bugaboo this year. I think they could win this game outright, but I definitely think they get the cover.
Right. I think if both the quarterbacks are struggling to limit the interceptions, I think we see a strong dose of the run game from both of these squads. That's going to do it for college football talk here on Picks and Parlays. Good stuff from Craig Trapp. Craig, thanks for joining us.